Stranger Things is hands down one of the most beloved shows. It is one of the best things to happen to television.
Don't do that, okay?
What makes it so magical is the air of nostalgia in science fiction. But most importantly, the lovable characters. Because this show takes place in the past, each character has a very distinct look. However, the actors that play them look pretty different in real life. Just wait till you see what Barb looks like. Before we dive into the Upside Down, be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all of our latest videos. But first, can you guess what feature film these emoji are showing? Find out at the end of this video.
Wait.
Millie Bobby Brown, 11. We can't talk about Stranger Things without talking about the star of the show, 11, played by Hollywood's it girl, Millie Bobby Brown. As 11, or Elle as she was so lovingly called, she sported a buzz cut courtesy of the scary scientist that experimented on her and tried to weaponize her. Although in the show, her character was supposed to look androgynous, she rocked that shaved head. She gave us some major Natalie Portman vibes in V for Vendetta. She's even said her short hair is awesome and makes her feel badass. In the second season, we saw her sporting a longer, curlier hairdo, still looking totally adorable as ever. In real life, her hair has been getting longer, which she has been sporting with some major fashion. She rocked a blunt shoulder-length bob, courtesy of extensions, on the red carpet premiere of Season 2, proving that she can pull off any hairstyle. She's become quite the fashion icon for teens, posing for several magazines, and even starring in a campaign for Converse. No matter what hair length she's sporting, we know she's rocking some pretty great style. We can't wait to see where her talent takes her. Keep on rocking, Millie. WINONA RYDER, JOYCE BYERS. JOYCE BYERS is the caring and weary mother of Will and Jonathan Byers. Actress WINONA RYDER plays her with such conviction. She had us to the point of tears in the first season. When her son goes missing, she does what any parent would do and frantically does anything she can to try and find her son. The performance was a mixture of sadness, fear, shock, franticness, terror, and love. Especially the Christmas lights scene, when she comes in contact with her son but is helpless to do anything about it. Naturally, Joyce looks weathered and weary. Wouldn't you if your son or loved one went missing? The disappearance of any loved one is enough to drive anyone crazy and have it take a toll on their physical appearance. In Season 2, she looks better but still worn. By contrast, WINONA RYDER still looks like she did 20 years ago in real life. She's stunning, to say the least. We wonder what her secret is to looking so young. She was one of the 90s it girls, who like Millie also rocked the short haircuts. The Beetlejuice star's talent is a force to be reckoned with. We can't wait to see what else she does next.
Barbara. It's like everyone forgot. It's like nobody cares.
NATALIA DYER, Nancy Wheeler. Nancy Wheeler is the goody brainiac older sister of Mike Wheeler on the show. She is your typical teen who longs to be popular, but unlike your stereotypical teen characters, she has dimension. She is incredibly smart, kind, and stands up for herself and others. She made a couple of mistakes, but who hasn't? Ultimately, she's got a great heart, and she's pretty darn brave to boot. She helped kick some Demogorgon butt, and kept it together when she was in the Upside Down. In the show, Nancy is known for her brown wavy hair and was pinned up or occasionally pulled back into a ponytail. In Season 2, she sported a short bob. The waves are very 80s and look fantastic on her. In real life, actress NATALIA DYER looks like a glamorous movie star version of her character, especially as of late. She showed up at the Season 2 premiere with a very different look than we're used to. She's transformed her hair into a short, dirty blonde cut. And if this wasn't shocking enough, she went with bangs. This trendy cut and color has us doing a double take. NATALIA can definitely rock this color.
Long time ago. She moved away, okay?
Wolfhard, Mike Wheeler. Mike Wheeler is known as the unspoken leader of the group and love interest of 11. Much like his friends, he has a strong sense of loyalty. It's Mike's unwavering determination that plays a huge part in keeping up the team's morale and finding Will. He's tenacious, kind, and a great listener. He's definitely someone you'd want to have as a best friend because you know he would never give up on you. Mike sports very typical 80s clothes, and he's got some seriously awesome straight shaggy hair. In real life, Canadian actor Wolfhard also rocks a bit of the Shaffy hair, although a bit shorter and more texture. He's definitely very snappy and sharp. He's definitely got great taste in fashion. You might also recognize him for the 2017 hit horror film, It, based off of Stephen King's novel. His character Richie is the total opposite of Mike. but was definitely a fan favorite. Richie was hysterical, and it wasn't just because of his more colorful vocabulary. The Duffer Brothers joked that it had totally corrupted him because when he came back from shooting the film and on to Stranger Things Season 2, some of his language stayed with him. Gaten Matarazzo. Dustin won our hearts over with his pure heart, dedication to his friends, and adorable toothless grin. It's infectious and unique. Just look at that perfect smile. Let's not forget, he's totally hilarious, just like the real-life actor who plays him, Gaten Matarazzo. And also, like in real life, he has an awesome amount of curly hair. Added bonus, he also has an incredible set of pipes in real life, which is probably why he began his career on Broadway. Also, remember when the bullies are taunting him about his missing teeth and he very sternly corrects them and tells them that his teeth are coming in? Well, just like his character, Gaten also has cleidocranial dysplasia. It is a rare genetic disorder that affects the development of bones, facial growth, skull growth, and teeth. Good guy Gaten has used his fame to raise awareness and created a non-profit organization called CCD Smiles. He himself has gotten a set of false teeth, which we got a chance to see in the second season. He has now undergone surgery to help develop his natural teeth. He's pretty much the sweetest kid ever.
Because you're not black? I didn't say that. You thought it.
Caleb McLaughlin, Lucas Sinclair. Lucas was the warrior of the bunch in Season 1. Loyal and true, just like the rest of his friends, he wasn't, however, afraid to stand up for his beliefs, especially when it came to his apprehension about Eleven. Lucas loves his bandanas, which we also love. He gives us some hardcore Rambo vibes in the first and second season. Actor Caleb McLaughlin has said that the essentials of his character is a bandana, wrist rocket, and a utility belt. Lucas is definitely on trend with fashion and functionality. In real life, Caleb McLaughlin has some major style as well. Just check out some of his great looks and fresh haircut. He's a huge advocate, being your biggest fan and supporter. He's also started a movement called #EmbraceYourFace, which is all about loving the skin that you're in and feeling confident. Noah Schnapp, Will Byers. Where's Will? The phrase heard round the world. When Stranger Things hit, Netflix audiences everywhere went nuts. The premise began with Will Byers being attacked by some creepy monster, later christened a Demogorgon, and he then goes missing. We find out that he is trapped in a parallel world of sorts called the Upside Down. For most of the first season, we don't really see Will, except for the first and, spoiler alert, the last episode. Instead, he talks through lights. The second season allowed us to see a more dimensional Will Byers. Real-life actor Noah Schnapp really gave us some incredible range. He goes from being terrified to creepy with a blink of an eye. Well, you would too if you had a creepy shadow monster living inside you. Regardless, this kid is talented and totally steals the show in Season 2. Will Byers sports a long, shaggy haircut and typical 80s clothes. In real life, Noah is one stylish dude. His hair is a lot shorter and styled so we can see his face a lot better. Noah oozes cool. Just take a look at that awesome smile plastered on his face.
It's not like Nancy's coming to watch over Mike, you know?
Charlie Heaton, Jonathan Byers. Jonathan Byers is the introverted older brother of Will Byers. In Season 1 and 2, he is a fantastic and caring older brother who will do anything to keep Will safe. He's quiet and extremely self-aware. However, he's an outcast in the jungle that is high school. In real life, actor Charlie Heaton sports a lovely British accent and does some modeling on the side. He looks more like a young Leo DiCaprio with his shorter coiffed hair, don't you think? Joe KEERY, Steve Harrington. In the first season, Steve Harrington was known as the popular jock pretty boy who was kind of a jerk. He played Nancy's love interest, who in the end he ended up redeeming himself by coming to the rescue and helping beat up that Demogorgon. In Season 2, our hearts broke for Steve when he and Nancy broke up, but he gained an awesome big brother bromance with Dustin, who he bonded with over big hair. In real life, Joe KEERY's hair is fabulous, but not quite as big. What do you think of Joe's style?
And?
We're not stupid.
Exactly.
David Harbour. Jim Hopper. Chief Jim Hopper was a dedicated cop living a routine in a mundane town, until the disappearance of Will and appearance of Eleven changed the course of everyone's life. We got to see an extremely dedicated version of Hopper. He's definitely someone you would want on your team when the going gets tough. Did you see how he went into super dad mode in season 2? We just loved him even more. He taught us a ton of valuable things, like that mornings are for coffee and contemplation, and that you should always eat your peas before eating Eggos. Hopper is played by actor David Harbour, who is even more handsome in real life. And although Hopper is known for having a beer gut, David has been working out like crazy. Just check out this picture of him as the new Hellboy. He is looking pretty ripped these days, and we can't wait to see the studly guy in this new movie. And if you needed more of a reason to love him, just check out his Instagram account. He's hysterical, especially when giving his co-star Joe KEERY a hard time.
What are we doing here? His house is 3 blocks away.
Shannon Purser. Barb. Sure, we love Eleven and the boys, but there is one lady who won the hearts of fans everywhere. Sweet, innocent Barb, the doomed character that sparked hundreds of hashtags and memes. Hashtag justice for Barb. Nancy's best friend was portrayed as an incredibly loyal, protective, logical, and not extremely popular. But that didn't stop us from adoring her. Unfortunately, they did her wrong and she was pulled into the upside down. And all she was trying to do was get Nancy to be true to herself and make smart choices. We find out later that Barb met her untimely demise. Poor Barb, she deserved better. And there is a reason why the hashtag #BarbIsBae started trending. Barb was actress Shannon Purser's breakout role. We can all agree that Shannon is without a doubt absolutely gorgeous. Her wavy red bob and porcelain complexion are a far cry from Barb's usual look. This girl looks like a movie star in real life, doesn't she? We can totally see why she was immortalized in tons of fan art and hashtags. Although she was a minor character, she left a major impact in our hearts. Wow, these characters look amazing in the show and in real life. Which one of these was the most shocking to you? Are there any characters you would have loved to have seen? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out more from our awesome playlist. Before we leave, here is the answer to the emoji quiz. Did you get it? Be sure to let us know. As always, thanks for watching.